A storm isn't just heading toward Heartland, it's forming inside every character's life. Season 19, Episode 8 begins with a mood so thick, so emotionally charged, that even the horses seem to sense the shift. Amy's heart feels unsteady, Jack's quiet strength seems ready to crack, and the ranch itself carries a strange stillness, as if it's preparing for impact. This episode is not filler. This is not background. This is the emotional turning point of the entire season. The early morning at Heartland is unusually silent. No laughter from the porch. No chatter from the barns. No familiar sounds of routine, just a heavy, lingering tension. The sky is gray, almost colorless, and the wind drags itself through the fields like it doesn't have the energy to blow. Amy is in the barn brushing Spartan, her movements slow, almost mechanical. She's physically present, but her mind is miles away, stuck between the past she can't return to and the future she's terrified to face. Her relationship with Nathan has become a fragile structure held together with thin threads. Every conversation feels off. Every attempt to connect feels strained. The warmth that once held them together is now a fading memory. Their relationship isn't breaking in one moment, it's dissolving quietly, the way real heartbreak often is. Outside, Jack moves through his morning chores, but he's not himself. His eyes keep drifting toward the gravel road that leads up to the ranch house. He pauses often, staring as if expecting something or someone to appear. The truth is painfully simple. Jack misses Lisa so deeply that the ache has settled into his bones. He wakes up missing her. He goes to bed missing her. And in between, he covers the loneliness with stubborn determination. Lou watches all of this from the kitchen window. She sees the distance between Amy and Nathan, the emotional hollow inside Jack, and the quiet tension threading through the ranch. She doesn't say anything, but she feels every piece of it. The entire atmosphere changes when Jack steps outside the second time. Something is different. Something he can't name. He stops at the fence, his hand gripping the wood tightly. His eyes narrow as he stares down the same dirt road he's been staring at for weeks. Inside the barn, Amy notices Jack frozen in place. She sets her brush down and steps forward to look outside. She recognizes that expression, the stubborn hope of someone who has been disappointed too many times, but still can't stop believing. Just as she's about to walk toward him, a soft hum cuts through the silence. An engine rolling slowly over gravel. Jack's breath catches. Amy turns her head. A familiar SUV comes into view at the far end of the drive. For a moment, Jack cannot move. His chest tightens. His hands shake. His mind flashes through years of shared memories. Lisa's smile, her steady presence, her elegant confidence, the way she always knew how to bring calm to his chaos. The SUV stops. The door opens, and the world shifts. Lisa steps out, and time stops. The camera lingers, giving viewers a long, emotional moment as she stands by her car, breathing in the ranch air like it's something she's been hungry for. Her eyes tell the entire story. She's been through something painful, something she didn't want Jack to carry with her. Jack takes a slow, trembling step forward, then another. His voice almost cracks when he whispers, "Lisa." She looks up, and her eyes soften instantly. "Jack," she breathes, tears already threatening to spill. He reaches her, stopping just inches away, unsure whether to touch her or wait for her to speak. She breaks first, whispering, "I'm sorry. I should have come sooner." Jack shakes his head, emotion thick in his voice. "You're here now. That's all that matters." Those 6 words hold more love, more forgiveness, and more relief than any dramatic speech ever could. Lisa steps closer and falls into his arms. It isn't rushed. It isn't exaggerated. It's pure, honest, human relief. Amy watches from the doorway, a soft smile crossing her face. She turns away, giving them the moment they deserve. The warmth of Lisa's return spreads through the ranch, but Amy's world is quietly falling apart on the other side of the property. She stands in the paddock, watching Spartan move with steady, peaceful steps. She tries to breathe in that calmness, but her chest feels tight. Her thoughts keep circling back to Nathan. Not angry thoughts, not bitter ones, just tired ones. Their relationship didn't break, it frayed. Slowly, quietly. The type of breakup that hurts the most. Nathan arrives that afternoon, his truck door slamming shut with a little too much force. The sound echoes sharply, snapping the tension in the air. Amy wipes her hands on her jeans and turns around. Nathan walks toward her, shoulders stiff, expression tight. He starts talking immediately. Why didn't she call? Why didn't she tell him her plans? Why does she always feel distant? His voice isn't loud, but the frustration cuts through every word. Amy tries to explain gently, but he isn't listening, he's reacting. Finally, Amy steps back and says his name firmly, but softly, "Nathan. We keep having the same argument, and nothing changes." The The softness in her voice throws him off. He expected anger. He expected defense. He didn't expect calm honesty. "So what are you saying?" he asks quietly. Amy looks him straight in the eyes. "I'm saying we're trying to force something that isn't working anymore." He freezes. She continues, her voice heavy but steady. "We've tried, truly. But trying isn't the same as growing. And we're not growing together." Nathan's expression collapses into fear and sadness. "So this is it." Amy's voice cracks just slightly, but she holds herself together. "Holding on because we're scared to let go. That isn't love. Not for either of us." The wind picks up softly. Spartan snorts behind them. The world keeps moving even as Amy's heart breaks. Nathan nods slowly, emotional defeat settling into his shoulders. "I didn't want this," he whispers. "I didn't either," Amy replies, her voice filled with truth. "But we can't keep hurting each other." Nathan steps back. Amy watches him leave. A chapter closes quietly. The camera centers on Amy standing alone, her hair moving gently in the breeze, Spartan peacefully grazing behind her. It's a symbolic image. As the sun melts into the horizon, Heartland glows in shades of gold, pink, and deepening blue. It's beautiful, almost too beautiful for a day that tore hearts open. Inside the house, Jack and Lisa sit together the way they always used to, but their atmosphere carries layers of emotion. Lisa holds Jack's hand, her eyes full of worry and tenderness. She knows she owes him the truth. She knows she should have shared her struggles instead of running from them. She begins explaining quietly, carefully. The sneak peek doesn't reveal every detail, but the hints are clear. Her absence wasn't about avoiding Jack. It wasn't about losing interest. It was about something she believed she had to handle alone. Emotional weight, personal battles, possibly something medical. Something she feared would burden Jack or distract him from Heartland. Jack listens not with anger, not with resentment, but with deep, patient love. Their relationship isn't simply resuming, it's rebuilding. Stronger because it's built on truth now. Outside on the porch, Amy sits alone, watching the horses fade into dark silhouettes. The breakup didn't give her peace. It simply opened the truth she'd avoided for too long. She is tired, emotionally worn. But beneath that pain sits something new, a small, emerging strength. Amy has rebuilt herself before after tie, after heartbreak, after every chapter that ended. She will rebuild now too. Episode 8 hints at a deeply personal journey for Amy, one that will define the rest of the season. Asterisk, just when the episode feels like it's settling into quiet reflection, something unexpected pulls the story into mystery. Amy looks toward the barn and notices a faint, warm glow coming from inside. The lights should not be on this late. She wipes her eyes, stands, and walks toward the barn slowly. With each step, the air grows heavier. Something feels familiar. Something feels wrong, or right. She can't tell. She pushes the door open. A shadowy figure stands near Spartan's stall. The figure shifts slightly, acknowledging Amy's presence. The camera angle widens just enough to show the silhouette, but not enough to reveal the identity. Cut to black. The episode ends. Viewers everywhere scream. Who is it? A family member? A friend? Someone checking on Spartan? Someone from Amy's past? Or the setup for a major new storyline? Episode 8 ends on one of the best cliffhangers Heartland has delivered in years. This episode holds everything Heartland is loved for. Lisa's emotional return, Amy's painful breakup, a haunting mystery in the barn, deep family moments, a powerful setup for the season ahead. Some reunions heal, some goodbyes clear the path, and some unplanned, late-night moments rewrite the entire future. Heartland Season 19 Episode 8 does all three.